Welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news, list of proposed new states in Nigeria that have passed second reading. The push to create new states in Nigeria has gained a fresh momentum. At the House of Representatives, several bills seeking to carve out new states from current ones have scaled second reading, meaning they have passed a major early hurdle in the lawmaking process. These bills represent far more than just redrawing maps. They reflect long-standing demands for better representation, closer government, and different regional identities. Here is a full list of those proposed new states that have declared second reading, along with details on the sponsoring lawmakers, the existing states involved, and what the proponents say. Number one, Ibadan State from Oyo State. On 9th October 2025, a bill aiming to create Ibadan State from part of Oyo State passed second reading in the House. The sponsoring lawmaker was Abbas Adigun, representing Ibadan North East and Ibadan North East Federal Constituency, representing Ibadan North East and Ibadan South East Federal Constituency. The legislation seeks to amend the 1999 Constitution to facilitate the creation of a new state. The discussion noted that the bill received sufficient support in plenary to move ahead. Why it matters? The Ibadan region is large, historically central in Oyo, and the push for its own state reflects desires for more localized governance, infrastructure focus, and distinct administrative identity. Number two, Ijebu State from Ogun State. On 23rd October 2025, a bill proposing the creation of Ijebu State out of Ogun State passed its second reading. The legislation was sponsored by Olufemi Ogunbanwo, representing Ijebu Ode, Ijebu North East, Odo-Ogbolu Federal Constituency, together with three other lawmakers. The bill reflects a strong demand in the southwest region for more administrative decentralization. Supporters argue Ijebu region holds historical and economic significance, warranting a separate statehood. Why it matters? The southwestern push for Ijebu state signals the desire among parts of Nigeria for more self-governance, highlighting now current state boundaries are being questioned. Number three, Oke-Ogun State, Ife-Ijesha State, and Ijebu State multi-state bill. In March 2025, a consolidated bill sponsored by Oluwole Oke proposed the creation of three new states: Oke-Ogun, Ijebu, and Ife-Ijesha. This bill aimed to amend Part 1 of the first schedule of the 1999 Constitution. The inclusion of Ijebu in this multi-state bundle reaffirmed its legislative traction. Oke-Ogun and Ife-Ijesha emerged as fresh contenders. Why it matters? A multi-state bill highlights that this is not just isolated cases, but part of a broader movement to reconsider many state boundaries across regions, particularly in the southwest. Number four, Tiga State from Kano State. Another bill, HB 1308, sponsored by Gali Mustapha Tijani, proposed the creation of Tiga State from Kano State, with the proposed capital being Rano. This bill also passed second reading, and perhaps more importantly, shows that the state creation conversation is active in the northwest region too. The large size and diversity of Kano State makes such proposals resonate with local calls for closer governance and easier administrative reach. Why it matters? It underscores that new state creation isn't only a southern issue. The Northwest, with its population and administrative challenges, is also seeking change. Number six, Olu State from Southeast. In the Southeast, a bill sponsored by Ikweagwonu Ugochinyere, HB 1430, proposed the creation of Olu State. This bill, reported in March 2025, passed second reading and would carve out parts of existing states in the southeast region to form the new state. Proponents argue that the region needs increased autonomy. better resource allocation, and less marginalization. Why it matters? The Southeast has long argued that its political and economic concerns are underrepresented. The Olu State Bill is a signal that those demands are being addressed through formal legislative means. Number 8, Ekiti State in also in the Ekiti State in the southeast. Also in that southeast, a proposal by Judge Ibezimako Ozodinobi seeks the creation of Ekiti State with Okigwe as its proposed capital. This bill passed its second reading in March 2025. As well, the idea is to slice part of the region's existing state to form a new entity, improving administrative efficiency and local governance. Why it matters? Etiti State is another example of how regional demands for representation, resource focus, and identity are being expressed through state creation bills. What comes next and why this matters? Passing second reading is only an early step in the constitutional process of creating new states. These bills must still go through further readings, committees, state assemblies, perhaps a referendum, and constitutional amendment process. The significance of these proposals is wide. They could reshape Nigeria's geopolitical map, affecting governance, budgets, infrastructures, and local identities. They reflect growing demand across regions for closer, more responsive government rather than broad state structure that may be too large to manage effectively. They highlight regional pressures. For example, the Southeast argues it lacks representation. The Northwest argues its large states are unwieldy. The Southwest is emphasizing identity and economic strength. That said, there are strong considerations. Cost of creating new states are visibly of the visibility of running them, the need for national consensus, and ensuring the process is fair. I think the lawmakers are making a move in the right direction, but so many considerations, like we mentioned towards the end of the particular communique, that many things are into it. It's not just by creating state by mouth. At least for some of them, the purposes are clear. Administrative purpose, getting government close to the people, and also for economic reason. Fine. And also, of course, people talk about identification, regionalism, and all other things. But basically, that the life of people should be better. I think the lawmakers should push through. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.